Chhatrapati Shivaji Airport, ATC Information Delta, time 0820 Zulu, wind 270 at 12, visibility 2, temperature 35, dew point 26, QNH 1005. Remarks, no pattern work, no light aircraft accepted at this time. Landing runway 27, expect ILS approach, departing runway 27, advise on initial contact, you have information Delta. Chhatrapati Shivaji Airport, ATC Information Delta, time 0820 Zulu, wind 270 at 12, visibility 2, temperature 35, dew point 26, QNH 1005. Remarks, no pattern work, no light aircraft accepted at this time. Landing runway 27, expect ILS approach, departing runway 27, advise on initial contact, you have information Delta. Chhatrapati Shivaji Airport, ATC Information Delta, time 0820 Zulu, wind 270 at 12, visibility 2, temperature 35, dew point 26, QNH 1005. Remarks, no pattern work, no light aircraft accepted at this time. Landing runway 27, expect ILS approach, departing runway 27, advise on initial contact, you have information Delta. Chhatrapati Shivaji.
Taxi 787, with no short of my Express India 654.
Speedbird 1967 Heavy, taxi to International Terminal Gate B10, hold short of Papa. Taxiing to International Terminal Gate B10, will hold short of Papa, Speedbird 1967 Heavy. Shunfeng 128 Heavy, runway 27, taxi via Hotel, Mike 7, November 1, hold short of 927. Air India 477 Heavy, pushback approved, tail to the north.
Taxiing to runway 27 via Hotel, Mike 7, November 1, will hold short of 927, Shunfeng 128 Heavy.
Speedbird 1967 Heavy, cross runway 3.
Chhatrapati Shivaji Ground, Express India 001 Charlie Romeo, ready for push.
Express India 001.
Holding position, Express India 001 Charlie Romeo.
China Southern 328 Super, pushback approved.
Pushback approved, China Southern 328 Super.
Chhatrapati Shivaji Ground, iFly 674, request taxi to parking. Chhatrapati Shivaji Ground, Air India 573, ready for pushback with information Delta. Express India 1812, taxi to runway 27, hold short of 927. Night 004, pushback approved, tail to the north. Air India 573, hold position. Pushback approved, tail to the north, Night 004. Chhatrapati Shivaji Airport. Taxiing to runway 27 via Hotel, Mike 7, November 1, will hold short of 927, Air India 035 Heavy. iFly 6637, pushback approved. Pushback approved, iFly 6637.
Chhatrapati Shivaji Ground, Air India.
Air India 514 Heavy, hold position.
Holding position, Air India 514 Heavy.
Air India 477 Heavy, Runway 27, taxi via hotel, Mike 7, November 1, hold short of 927. Crossing runway 32, Express India 1812. Express India 654, contact Chhatrapati Shivaji Tower on 118.1. Taxiing to runway 27 via hotel, Mike 7, November 1, will hold short of 927, Air India 477 Heavy.
Contacting Chhatrapati Shivaji Tower on 118.1, Express India 654.
Chhatrapati Shivaji Ground, Air India 573, ready for pushback with information Delta. Air India 573, avoid sending duplicate messages.
Chhatrapati Shivaji Ground, China 7328 Super, ready for pushback with information Delta, requesting runway 27.
China 7328 Super, pushback approved, tail to the north. Air India 514 Heavy, pushback approved, tail to the north.
Pushback approved, tail to the north, Air India 514 Heavy.
Chhatrapati Shivaji Ground, iFly 6637, ready to taxi to runway 27 with information Delta. iFly 6637, taxi to runway 27, hold short of Mike 6. Taxiing to runway 27, will hold short of Mike 6, iFly 6637. Chhatrapati Shivaji Ground, iFly 637 November, request taxi to parking. iFly 637 November, taxi to parking, at your discretion. Taxi to parking, iFly 637 November. Express India 1812, contact Chhatrapati Shivaji Tower on 118.1. Contacting Chhatrapati Shivaji Tower on 118.1, Express India 1812. Chhatrapati Shivaji Ground, Magic Sun 338 November Alpha, ready for pushback with information Echo, requesting runway 27. Chhatrapati Shivaji Ground, Night 004, ready to taxi to runway 27 with information Delta. Magic Sun 338 November Alpha, hold position. Air India 573, pushback approved, tail to the north. Night 004, runway 27, taxi via hotel, Mike 7, November 1, hold short of 927. Holding position, Magic Sun 338 November Alpha. Chhatrapati Shivaji Ground, Swiss 811, ready for pushback with information Echo. Taxiing to runway 27 via hotel, Mike 7, November 1, will hold short of 927, Night 004. Swiss 811, hold position. Holding position, Swiss 811. Chhatrapati Shivaji Ground, Air India 5, request taxi to C-17 at the Terminal 1 remote. Magic Sun 338 November Alpha, pushback approved, tail to the east.
Chhatrapati Shivaji Ground, type.
Chhatrapati Shivaji Ground, Air India 514 Heavy, ready to taxi to runway 27 with information Delta.
China 7328. Air India 514 Heavy, hold position.
Holding position, Air India 514 Heavy.
Air India 5, taxi to Terminal 1 remote C-17 via. Taxiing to Terminal 1 remote C-17 via, Air India 5. Express India 1812, give way to aircraft on your left. iFly 6637, continue taxi. Give way to aircraft, Express India 1812. Air India 477 Heavy, request frequency change. Continue taxi, iFly 6637. Air India 477 Heavy, contact Chhatrapati Shivaji Tower on 118.1. Contacting Chhatrapati Shivaji Tower on 118.1, Air India 477 Heavy. Night 004, contact Chhatrapati Shivaji Tower on 118.1. Contacting Chhatrapati Shivaji Tower on 118.1, Night 004.
Chhatrapati Shivaji Ground, Magic Sun 338 November Alpha, ready to taxi to runway 27 with information echo.
Magic Sun 338 November Alpha, runway 27, taxi via Mike 6, November 1, hold short of Mike 6.
Taxiing to runway 27 via Mike 6, November 1, will hold short of Mike 6, Magic Sun 338 November Alpha.
Express India 1812, request frequency change. Express India 1812, contact Chhatrapati Shivaji Tower on 118.1. Contacting Chhatrapati Shivaji Tower on 118.1, Express India 1812. Magic Sun 338 November Alpha, continued taxi.
Continue taxi, Magic Sun 338 November.
Air India 514 Heavy, runway 27.
Taxiing to runway 27 by Hotel, Mike 7, November 1, will hold short of 927, Air India 514 Heavy.
China 7328 Super, continued taxi.
Continue taxi, China 7328 Super.
Chhatrapati Shivaji Ground, Jet Airways 2822 Heavy, request taxi to parking.
Jet Airways 2822 Heavy, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Taxi to parking, Jet Airways 2822 Heavy.
Jet Airways 2822 Heavy, cross runway 32.
Crossing runway 32, Jet Airways 2822 Heavy.
Push 811, pushback approved. Pushback approved, push 811. Attention all aircraft, please stand by, controller changes in progress. Chhatrapati Shivaji traffic, Air India 035 Heavy is taking off runway 27, departing south. Nomadic 777 Super, request permission to cross runway 14.
China Southern 328 Super, request frequency change.
Nomadic 777 Super, cross runway 32. Crossing runway 32, Nomadic 777 Super. China Southern 328 Super, contact Chhatrapati Shivaji Tower on 118.1. iFly 6637, request frequency change.
Contacting Chhatrapati Shivaji Tower on 118.1, China Southern 328 Super.
Chhatrapati Shivaji Ground, push 811, ready to taxi with information echo. Push 811, taxi to runway 27, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 27, push 811. Air India 573, you're on an active airport. Please contact Chhatrapati Shivaji Ground on 121.75.
Chhatrapati Shivaji Ground, Jet Airways 2822 Heavy, request taxi to stand K03 at the remote.
Jet Airways 2822 Heavy, taxi to remote stand K03.
Taxiing to remote stand K03, Jet Airways 2822 Heavy.
Chhatrapati Shivaji Ground, Seabird 728 Heavy, ready for pushback with information echo. Seabird 728 Heavy, pushback approved, tail to the north. Pushback approved, tail to the north. Speedbird 728 Heavy. Chhatrapati Shivaji Ground, China Southern 3091, ready for pushback with information echo, requesting runway 27. Chhatrapati Shivaji Ground, pushback approved, tail to the north. Chhatrapati Shivaji Ground, Air Portugal 639, ready for pushback with information Foxtrot. Air Portugal 639, pushback approved, tail to the north. Pushback approved, tail to the north, Air Portugal 639. Chhatrapati Shivaji Ground, Air India 259 Heavy, ready for pushback with information Foxtrot, requesting runway 27. Air India 259 Heavy, pushback approved, tail to the north. Pushback approved, tail to the north, Air India 259 Heavy. Chhatrapati Shivaji Ground, Express India 3091, ready for pushback with information Foxtrot, requesting runway 27. Express India 3091, pushback approved, tail to the north. Pushback approved, tail to the north, Express India.
Air India 514 Heavy, request frequency change. Approaching runway 27. Approaching runway 27.
Chhatrapati Shivaji Ground, Speedbird 728 Heavy, ready to tap.
Approaching runway 27.
Contacting Mumbai radar on 125.35, Indonesia 210. Going around, Air India 2193 Heavy.
Chhatrapati Shivaji Tower, Air India 514 Heavy, ready for departure at runway 27, departing south.
Air India 2193 Heavy, contact Mumbai radar on 125.35. Express India 37. Air India 514 Heavy, hold short of.
Holding short runway 27, Air India 514 Heavy.
Turkish 720 Heavy, is on final runway 27, full stop.
Express India 3755, minimum fuel, 27 minutes remaining.
Express India 3755, expect no undue delay. Turkish 720 Heavy, 1290 at 13, number 3, runway 27, cleared to land. Number 3, cleared to land, runway 27, Turkish 720 Heavy. Victor Tango Alpha Papa X-Ray Heavy, is on final runway 27, full stop. Victor Tango Alpha Papa X-Ray Heavy, 1290 at 13, number 2, runway 27, cleared to land. Number 2, cleared to land, runway 27, Victor Tango Alpha Papa X-Ray Heavy. Air India 514 Heavy, line up and wait runway 27.
Approaching runway 27. Entered runway 27.
Wilco, Express India 3755.
Chhatrapati Shivaji Tower, Push 811, ready for departure at runway 27, departing south. Air India 514 Heavy, wind.
Clear for takeoff, runway 27, Air India 514 Heavy.
Swiss 811, line up and wait runway 27. Chhatrapati Shivaji Tower, Turkish 263 Heavy, inbound on the ILS runway 27 with information Delta. Line up and wait runway 27, Swiss 811. Swiss 811, disregard last message. Swiss 811, hold short of runway 27. Air India 514 Heavy, please expedite. Chhatrapati Shivaji Tower, Speedbird 728 Heavy, ready for departure in sequence at runway 27, departing straight out. Speedbird 728 Heavy, hold short of runway 27. Holding short runway 27, Speedbird 728 Heavy. Air India 514 Heavy, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved, Air India 514 Heavy, good day.
Speedbird 728 Heavy, line up and wait runway 27. Victor Tango Alpha Papa X-Ray Heavy, when able turn right and contact ground, please expedite. Line up and wait runway 27, Speedbird 728 Heavy. Speedbird 728 Heavy, please expedite. Wilco, Victor Tango Alpha Papa X-Ray Heavy. Speedbird 728 Heavy, wind 290 at 13, runway 27, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 27, Speedbird 728 Heavy. Chhatrapati Shivaji Tower, Air China 847 Heavy, inbound on the ILS runway 27 with information Delta. Air China 847 Heavy, wind 290 at 13, number 4, runway 27, cleared to land. Speedbird 728 Heavy, please expedite. Number 4, cleared to land, runway 27, Air China 847 Heavy. Chhatrapati Shivaji Tower, Air India 259 Heavy, ready for departure in sequence at runway 27, departing south. Air India 259 Heavy, hold short of runway 27. Swiss 811, line up and wait runway 27. Holding short runway 27, Air India 259 Heavy. Speedbird 728 Heavy, frequency changes, line up.
Mumbai Airport, Air India 514 Heavy.
Air India.
Frequency change approved, Air India 514 Heavy, good day. arrival, Air India 514 Heavy, the 22,200.
Express India 0 Kilo Uniform. Continuous file. Expect the ILS approach runway 9 right at Kempegowda International.
Roger. Express India 0 Kilo Uniform.
Air India 101. Continuous filed. Expect the ILS approach runway 9 right at Kempegowda International. Turn right heading 190. Descend and maintain 8000.
Air India 514 Heavy, requesting ILS approach any runway at Kempegowda International. Roger, Air India 514 Heavy.
Turn left heading 090. Air India 09. Foxtrot Golf Uniform Oscar Bravo. Descend and maintain 8000. Bangalore arrival, Air India 247 India November, with you at 26,300. Aeroflot 756 Heavy, turn left heading 040, descend and maintain 7000.
Descend and maintain 8000, Foxtrot Golf Uniform Oscar Bravo.
Night 004, turn left heading 180. Turn left heading 040, descend and maintain 7000, Aeroflot 756 Heavy. iFly 333 Alpha November, contact Kempegowda Tower on 124.35. Turn left heading 180, Night 004. Foxtrot Golf Uniform Oscar Bravo, reduce speed to 200 knots. Night 004, reduce speed to 200 knots. Reduce speed to 200 knots, Night 004. Express India 1812, turn left heading 180, descend and maintain 8000. Turn left heading 180, descend and maintain 8000, Express India 1812. Air India 101, please check the user guide from the home screen for help using ATC instructions. I'm sorry, Air India 001 Super. Turn left heading 120, maintain 6000, maintain 6000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 9 left, Night 004.
Contacting Kempegowda Tower on 124.35, Qantas 67.
Aeroflot 756 Heavy, turn left heading 350. Turn left heading 350, Aeroflot 756 Heavy. Foxtrot Golf Uniform Oscar Bravo, turn right heading 330, descend and maintain 7000. Sky Dubai 475, turn right heading 170, descend and maintain 6000. Air India 001 Super, avoid sending duplicate messages. Turn right heading 170, descend and maintain 6000, Sky Dubai 475. Aeroflot 756 Heavy, turn left heading 310. Foxtrot Golf Uniform Oscar Bravo, turn right heading 350. iFly 5184, contact Kempegowda Tower on 124.35.
Contacting Kempegowda Tower on 124.35, Air India 340 India November Heavy.
Aeroflot 756 Heavy, turn right heading 060, maintain 7000, maintain 7000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 9 right approach. Express India 1812, turn right heading 270. Turn right heading 270, Air India 09. Night 004, contact Kempegowda Tower on 124.35. Foxtrot Golf Uniform Oscar Bravo, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. Air India 09, reduce speed to 200 knots. Sky Dubai 475, turn right heading 180. Reduce speed to 200 knots, Air India 09. Turn right heading 180, Sky Dubai 475. Air India 247 India November, reduce speed to 250 knots. Reduce speed to 250 knots, Air India 247 India November. Roger, Air India 805 India November Heavy. Sky Dubai 475, descend and maintain 5000. Descend and maintain 5000, Sky Dubai 475. Turn right heading 320, Air India 09. Air India 101, turn right heading 120, descend and maintain 8000. maintain 8000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 9 right approach. Express India 312, descend and maintain 6000. Jet Airways 634, descend and maintain 7000. Descend and maintain 6000, Express India 312. Bengaluru arrival, iFly 171, with you at 13,900. Turn left heading 270, Air India 09. iFly 171, continue as filed, expect the ILS approach runway 9 right at Kempegowda International. Sky Dubai 475, turn left heading 120, maintain 5000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 9 left approach. Air India 09, turn left heading 220. Roger, iFly 171. Turn left heading 120, maintain 5000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 9 left, Sky Dubai 475.
Contacting Kempegowda Tower on 124.35, Foxtrot Golf Uniform Oscar Bravo.
Air India 101, reduce speed to Air India 514 Heavy, descend and maintain 7000. Turn left heading 180, Air India 09.
Executing missed approach. Turn left heading 080. Climb and maintain 7000. Air India 340 India November Heavy.
FedEx 121 Victor Golf, descend and maintain 7000. Air India 09, turn left heading 120, maintain 6000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 9 left approach. Descend and maintain 7000, FedEx 121 Victor Golf. Roger, iFly 6637. Aeroflot 756 Heavy, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. Express India 0 Kilo Uniform. Air India 514 Heavy, reduce speed to 220 knots.
Reduce speed to 220 knots, Air India 514 Heavy.
iFly 6637, reduce speed to 220 knots. Reduce speed to 220 knots, FedEx 121 Victor Golf. iFly 171, reduce speed to 220 knots. Express India 312, reduce speed to 200 knots. Reduce speed to 220 knots, iFly 6637. Reduce speed to 220 knots, iFly 171. Sky Dubai 475, contact Kempegowda Tower on 124.35. Reduce speed to 200 knots, Express India 312. Contacting Kempegowda Tower on 124. Air India 514 Heavy, turn right heading 18.
Turn right heading 180, descend and maintain 6000, Air India 514 Heavy.
iFly 171, turn left heading 060. Air India 514 Heavy.
Reduce speed to 200 knots, Air India 514 Heavy.
Jet Airways 634, reduce speed to 200 knots. Air India 340 India November Heavy, turn left heading 300. Reduce speed to 200 knots, Jet Airways 634. Express India 0 Kilo Uniform, turn right heading 360.
Turn right heading 360. Express India 0 Kilo Uniform. Turn left heading 300. Air India 340 India November Heavy.
Air India 514 Heavy, descend and
maintain 5000, Air India 514 Heavy.
FedEx 121 Victor Golf, descend and maintain 6000. Descend and maintain 5000, Jet Airways 634. Descend and maintain 6000, FedEx 121 Victor Golf. Express India 0 Kilo Uniform, turn right heading 060, descend and maintain 6000. Air India 514 Heavy, turn left heading 120.
Turn left heading 120, descend and maintain 5000, maintain 5000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 9 left, Air India 514 Heavy.
Air India 514 Heavy, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final.
Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. Air India 514 Heavy.
Express India 312, request frequency change. Express India 312, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. Express India 312. Jet Airways 634, turn left heading 180. Turn left heading 180, Jet Airways 634. Air India 340 India November Heavy, turn left heading 270. Air India 2006 Heavy, requesting GPS approach runway 9 west of Kempegowda International.
Turn left heading 270. Air India 340 India November Heavy.
Air India 514 Heavy.
Contacting Kempegowda Tower on 124.6. Kempegowda Tower, Air India 514 Heavy, inbound on the ILS runway 9 left.
Kempegowda Tower, Express India 312, inbound on the ILS runway 9 west with information to Emirates 478X. Air India 514 Heavy, wind 0.
Number 3, clear to land, runway 9 left, Air India 514 Heavy.
Aeroflot 756 Heavy, when able turn left and contact ground, please expedite. Wilco, Aeroflot 756 Heavy. Air India 09, when able turn right and contact ground, please expedite. Wilco, Air India 09. Express India 1168, line up and wait runway 9 right. Line up and wait runway 9 right, Express India 1168. Kempegowda Tower, Jet Airways 634 is 8 nautical miles to the west at 5,000 feet, inbound for touch and go. Kempegowda Tower, Express India 1812 is 4 nautical miles to the west at 4,200 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 9 right. Air India 101, when able turn left and contact ground, please expedite. Express India 312, when able turn right and contact ground, please expedite.
Wilco, Air India 101.
Wilco, Express India 312. Express India 1812, wind 060 at 14, number 1, runway 9 left, cleared to land. Express India 1812, correction, stand by. Express India 1812, wind 060 at 14, number 1, runway 9. Air India 514 Heavy, go around, make left traffic.
40, 30, 20.
Going around, make left traffic runway 9 left, Air India 514 Heavy.
Air India 514 Heavy,
Contacting Bengaluru arrival on 127.75, Air India 514 Heavy.
Express India 1168, Wind 060 at 14, runway 9 right, cleared for takeoff.
Bengaluru arrival, Air India 514 Heavy, reduce 4500.
Roger, Air India 247 India November. Executing missed approach, Express India. Air India 514 Heavy, radar contact.
Executing missed approach, Air India 514 Heavy.
Virgin 316, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 9 right at Kempegowda International. Air China 297, turn left heading 180, descend and maintain 6000. Air India 247 India November, turn right heading 270. Air India 340 India November Heavy, turn left heading 120, maintain 6000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 9 left approach. Turn right heading 270, Air India 247 India November. Air India 514 Heavy, execute missed approach, turn left heading 310.
Executing missed approach, turn left heading 310, climb and maintain 7000, Air India 514 Heavy.
Air India 340 India November Heavy, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. Turn right heading 120, maintain 8000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 9 right, Virgin 316. Reduce speed to 200 knots, Air India 247 India November.
Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final, Air India 340 India November Heavy.
Swiss 811, requesting ILS approach any run. Air India 514 Heavy, turn left heading 290. Swiss 811, continuous filed, expecting ILS.
Turn left heading 290, Air India 514 Heavy.
Roger, Swiss 811. Air India 393, turn right heading 240. Air India 247 India November, turn right heading 360. Roger, Express India 3091. Air India 340 India November Heavy, contact Kempegowda Tower on 124.35. Turn right heading 360, Air India 247 India November. Speedbird 119, requesting ILS approach runway 9 left at Kempegowda International.
Contacting Kempegowda Tower on 124.35, Air India 340 India November Heavy.
Speedbird 119, continuous filed, expect the ILS approach runway 9 right at Kempegowda International. Qantas 67 Heavy, reduce speed to 180 knots.
Reduce speed to 180 knots, Qantas 67 Heavy.
Air India 393, turn left heading 180.
Turn left heading 180, Air India 393.
Singapore 0660 Sierra Quebec, descend and maintain 10,000. Descend and maintain 10,000, Singapore 0660 Sierra Quebec. Speedbird 490, descend and maintain 6,000.
Descend and maintain 6,000, Speedbird 490. Turn left heading 120, maintain 6,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 9 left, Qantas 67 Heavy. Maintain 160 knots until 4 mile final, Qantas 67 Heavy.
Speedbird 490, continuous filed, expecting ILS approach runway 9 left at Kempegowda International. Air India 009 India November Heavy, requesting ILS approach runway 9 left at Kempegowda International. Roger, Air India 009 India November. Air India 514 Heavy, turn left heading 270, descend and maintain 6,000. Turn right heading 120.
Turn left heading 270, descend and maintain 6000, Air India 514 Heavy.
Qantas 302, continuous file, expect the ILS approach runway 9 right at Kempegowda International. Roger, Qantas 302. Air China 297, speed at your discretion. Roger, Air China 297. Air China 297, disregard last message. Air China 297, maintain 160 knots until 4-mile final. Maintain 160 knots until 4-mile final, Air China 297. Air India 514 Heavy, descend and maintain 5,000.
Descend and maintain 5,000, Air India 514 Heavy.
Qantas 67 Heavy, contact Kempegowda Tower on 124.35.
Descend and maintain 6,000, Air India 200 India November Heavy.
Contacting Kempegowda Tower on 124.35, Qantas 67 Heavy.
Thai 325 is 27 nautical miles east of Kempegowda International at 27,400 feet, requesting GPS approach runway 9 left at Kempegowda International. Express India 3091, reduce speed to 220 knots. Reduce speed to 220 knots. Express India, Air India 514 Heavy, turn left heading 210. Reduce speed to 200 knots. Express India 3091. Swiss 811, reduce speed to 200 knots. Delta 4 Mike Oscar Papa Super, continuous file, expect the ILS approach run. Air India 514 Heavy.
Turn left heading 180, Air India 514 Heavy.
Making a right 360, Singapore 066 Sierra Quebec. Express India 3091, turn right heading 280, descend and maintain 6,000. Roger, Thai 325. Turn right heading 280, descend and maintain 6,000, Express India 3091. Swiss 811, turn left heading 090. Qantas 302 is 29 nautical miles east of Hosur at 24,400 feet, requesting ILS approach at Air India 514 Heavy.
Turn left heading 120, maintain 5,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 9 left, Air India 514 Heavy. Air India 514 Heavy, request frequency change.
Air India 514 Heavy, maintain 180 knots until 6-mile final.
Maintain 180 knots until 6-mile final, Air India 514 Heavy.
Swiss 811, turn right heading 180, descend and maintain 6,000. Air India 589 Heavy, frequency change approved.
Airport in sight, Air India 514 Heavy. Air India 514 Heavy, request frequency change.
Turn left heading 120, maintain 6,000. Air India 514 Heavy.
Contacting Kempegowda Tower on 124.35, Air India 514 Heavy. Kempegowda Tower, Air India 514 Heavy, inbound.
Air India 514 Heavy, wind 06.
Number 3, clear to land, runway 9 left, Air India 514 Heavy.
Foxtrot Oscar Golf Alpha Lima, hold short of runway 9 left. Holding short runway 9 left, Foxtrot Oscar Golf Alpha Lima. Vistara 999 Super, hold short of runway 9 right. Qantas 67 Heavy, when able turn right and contact ground, please expedite.
Wilco, Qantas 67 Heavy.
Speedbird 490, wind 060 at 14, number 3, runway 9 left, cleared to land.
Number 3, cleared to land, runway 9 left, Speedbird 49.
Air India 514 Heavy, maintains
Maintain slowest practical speed, Air India 514 Heavy.
SpiceJet 180, line up and wait runway 9 left. Line up and wait runway 9 left, SpiceJet 180. Virgin 316, when able turn left and contact ground, please expedite.
Wilco, Virgin 316.
DHL 3607 Heavy, request frequency change.
1,000.
Kempegowda Tower, Speedbird 119 is 13 nautical miles to the west at 7,600 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 9 right. Express India 3091, wind 060 at 14, number 3, runway 9 left, cleared to land. Number 3, cleared to land, runway 9 left, Express India 3091. Speedbird 119, wind 060 at 14, number 2, runway 9 right, cleared to land. Air India 393, when able turn right and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final.
400.
Wilco, Air India 393.
SpiceJet 180, wind 060 at 14, runway 9 left, cleared for immediate takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 9 left, SpiceJet 180. Speedbird 490, maintain slowest practical speed. FedEx 134 Victor Golf Heavy, line up and wait runway 9 left.
30. 20. 10.
Maintain slowest practical speed, Speedbird 490.
Line up and wait runway 9 left, FedEx 134 Victor Golf Heavy. SpiceJet 180, contact Command Center on 127.0. Vista 999 Cougar, line up and wait runway 9 right. Contacting to Air India 514 Heavy.
Wilco, Air India 514 Heavy.
FedEx 134 Victor Golf Heavy, wind 060 at 14, runway 9 left, cleared for takeoff, fly runway heading until at or above 8,000 feet. Cleared for takeoff, runway 9 left, FedEx 134 Victor Golf Heavy. Vista 999 Super, wind 060 at 1, Oscar Kilo Echo Lima Mike Alpha, line up and wait runway 9 right. Line up and wait runway 9.
Kempegowda ground, Air India 514 Heavy, request taxi.
Air India 514 Heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Air India 514 Heavy.
Kempegowda ground, Air India 247 India November, request taxi to gate B44 at the Apron 4 Terminal 2. Kempegowda ground, Night 004, ready for pushback. Air India 247 India November, taxi to Waypoint via hotel. Night 004, pushback approved, tail to the north. Kempegowda ground, Virgin 316, request taxi to gate B63 at the Apron 3 Air India 514 Heavy.
Taxiing to Apron 2 Terminal 1B69 via Alpha, Bravo 2, Air India 514 Heavy.
Give way to aircraft, Foxtrot Golf Uniform Oscar Bravo.
Thank you, good day, iFly 171. Emirates 567 Heavy, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready. Virgin 316, taxi to 2 via Quebec. Taxiing to runway 9 right, Emirates 567 Heavy.
Kempegowda ground, speedbird 490, request taxi to parking.
Air India 247 India November, follow aircraft ahead.
Taxiing to Cuvier, Quebec, version 316.
Wilco, Air India 247 India November. Speedbird 490, taxi to Open 3 Terminal 2 Gate 356 via Alpha, Bravo 2, Lima 2.
Kempegowda ground, lift hands of 456 Heavy, ready for pushback with information Kilo. Taxiing to Open 3 Terminal 2 Gate 356 via Alpha, Bravo 2, Lima 2, Speedbird 490.
Lufthansa 456 Heavy, taxi to Waypoint via Lima 3. Kempegowda ground, Express India 3091, request taxi to parking.
Kempegowda ground, lift hands of 456 Heavy, ready to taxi with information Kilo. Kempegowda ground, Qantas 67 Heavy, ready for pushback with information Kilo. Continue taxi, lift hands of 456 Heavy.
Lufthansa 456 Heavy, please check the user guide from the home screen for help using ATC instructions. Kempegowda ground, Night 004, ready to taxi. Express India 3091, taxi to Apron 2 stand 91 via Alpha 6, Alpha, Bravo 2. Night 004, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 9 right, Night 004. Air India 247 India November, taxi to Key via Quebec. Kempegowda ground, Green Africa 1, ready for pushback with information Kilo, requesting runway 9 right. Kempegowda ground, Speedbird 119, request taxi to gate B55 at the Apron 3 Terminal 2.
Kempegowda ground, Air India 200 India November Heavy, request taxi to gate 14 at the Apron 2 Terminal 1.
Kempegowda ground, Green Africa 1, ready for pushback with information Kilo, requesting runway 9 right. Green Africa 1, hold position. Air India 200 India November Heavy, taxi to Apron 2 Terminal 1 Gate 14 via Alpha 5, Alpha, Bravo 2. Kempegowda ground, Astrojet 553, ready to taxi with information Kilo. Holding position, Green Africa 1. Astrojet 553, hold position.
Taxiing to Apron 2 Terminal 1 Gate 14 via Alpha 5, Alpha, Bravo 2, Air India 200 India November Heavy.
Kempegowda ground, lift hands of 456 Heavy, ready to taxi to runway 9 left with information Kilo.
Speedbird 119, taxi to SY Golf, Sierra. Taxiing to SVA Golf, Sierra, Speedbird 119. Thank you, good day, Air India 247 India November. Virgin 316, hold position. Air India 247 India November, hold position. Holding position, Air India 247 India November.
Kempegowda ground, Qantas 67 Heavy, ready to taxi with information Kilo. Holding position, Virgin 316.
Virgin 316, taxi to Apron 4 Terminal 2 Gate 352 via Delta. Air India 247 India November, taxi to Apron 4 Terminal 2 Gate 348 via Delta. Taxiing to Apron 4 Terminal 2 Gate 348 via Delta, Air India 247 India November. Qantas 67 Heavy, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready. Kempegowda ground, November 12 Heavy, ready for pushback with information Kilo, requesting runway 9 left.
Taxiing to runway 9 right, Qantas 67 Heavy. Taxiing to Apron 4 Terminal 2 Gate B52 via Delta, Virgin 316.
Lufthansa 456 Heavy, taxi to runway 9 left, contact tower when ready. November 12 Heavy, hold position. Holding position, November 12 Heavy.
Taxiing to runway 9 left, Lufthansa 456 Heavy.
Kempegowda ground, Air China 298, ready for pushback with information kilo, requesting runway 9 right. Air China 298, pushback approved, tail to the north. Qantas 67 Heavy, give way to aircraft.
Thank you, good day, Air India 514 Heavy.
Kempegowda ground, Delta 4 Mike Oscar Papa Super, request taxi to gate B62 at the Apron 3 Terminal 2. Kempegowda ground, Express India 8302, ready for pushback with information kilo. Kempegowda ground, Air India 069 Heavy, ready for pushback with information kilo, requesting runway 9 right. Turkish 720 Heavy, is on final runway 27, full stop.
Express India 3755, minimum fuel, 27 minutes remaining.
Air India 514 Heavy, please expedite. Speedbird 728 Heavy, ready for departure in sequence at runway 27, departing straight out. Speedbird 728 Heavy, hold short of runway 27. Holding short runway 27, Speedbird 728 Heavy. Speedbird 728 Heavy, hold short of runway 27. Holding short runway 27, Speedbird 728 Heavy. FedEx 134 Victor Golf Heavy, line up and wait runway 9 left.
Maintain slowest practical speed, Speedbird 490.
Line up and wait runway 9 left. FedEx 134 Victor Golf Heavy. SpiceJet 180, contact Chennai Center on 127.0. Vistara 999 Super, line up and wait runway 9 right. Contacting Chennai Center on 127.0, SpiceJet 180. Air India 514 Heavy, when able turn right and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final.
Groupers, Air India 514 Heavy.
Contacting Chennai Center on 127.0, SpiceJet 180. Speedbird 490, maintain slowest practical speed. FedEx 134 Victor Golf Heavy, line up and wait runway 9 left.
Maintain slowest practical speed, Speedbird 490.
Line up and wait runway 9 left. FedEx 134 Victor Golf Heavy. SpiceJet 180, contact Chennai Center on 127.0. Vistara 999 Super, line up and wait runway 9 right. Contacting Chennai Center on 127.0, SpiceJet 180. Air India 247 India November, when able turn left and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final. Air India 514 Heavy, when able turn right and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final.
Bucher, Air India 514 Heavy.
Line up and wait runway 9 left, FedEx 134 Victor Golf Heavy. SpiceJet 180, contact Chennai Center on 127.0. Vistara 999 Super, line up and wait runway 9 right. Contacting Chennai Center on 127.0, SpiceJet 180. Vistara 999 Super, line up and wait runway 9 right. Air India 514